Thank you, Mr. President. My question is to Minister Symes, representing the Minister for Victims Support. It relates to Herald Sun articles of 9th and 16th of March 2019 detailing two cases in which substantial taxpayer-funded compensation payments were recently made to prisoners in Victorian jails. To be more specific, the payments totalling over $150,000 were made to convicted murderers Luke Wentholt and Jonathan Horrocks, respectively, and apparently without the families of the victims of their crimes having even been informed by authorities of these payments. I asked the Minister, since Labor came to government in 2014, how many inmates in Victorian jails have received compensation and how much total compensation as a result of incidents involving them while in incarceration.
Minister.
Thank you, President, and thanks, Ms Maxwell, for your question, your interest in this matter, and I'm sure that the relevant Minister, Mr Carroll, will be more than happy to respond to that in due course.
Ms Maxwell on a supplementary.
Thank you, President. I imagine the Minister would be aware that the government's own former Victims of Crime Commissioner, Greg Davies, has said that it should be automatic through Victorian government policy and practice that at the very least crime victims are 1. Immediately alerted to such compensation payments having been made to prisoners, and 2. Immediately given the opportunity to apply for some, or better still, all of the proceeds. In that context, I therefore ask the Minister, since Labor came to government in 2014, how many of the cases where compensation has been paid to prisoners in Victorian jails have their victims' families been immediately notified of the payments and received even a share of this money?
Minister.
Thank you, President, and thank you, Ms Maxwell, for your supplementary question. And I'll take that on notice for Minister Carroll, as I have for your previous question.